Stand by for an important message. What's up, warriors? This is Kiyoshi Dave Herman with 5 Elements Tactical Training, here to share with you some warrior skills and drills that anyone can learn and everyone should know. If you're new to the channel, welcome, and thanks for stopping by. If you already follow us on social media, and that's how you find your way over to this channel, go ahead and hit the subscribe button and the bell notification button and the little thing where it says all notifications, so YouTube will let you know when the next video drops, and you get all sorts of cool content from here as well. Alright, so this is a video outside of my regularly scheduled programming. Those of you that are new to the channel and just started kind of hopping in now, I have videos that come out every Wednesday and every Saturday morning. They come out at 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. But this, a very, very special message with a very special thank you to a very special friend. Now, those of you that do know me, I'm a sensei and a police officer and a firearms instructor and an active shooter response instructor, among a bunch of other things that I do in exchange, changing time for money. But underneath that, I don't know how tough I am, but I guess when I have to come across tough, I can. I'm also an emotional guy, a very lot of love in my heart, emotional guy. And the last 24 hours-ish have been quite the roller coaster for myself and my family in a really awesome way, in a much needed, much appreciated, beyond much appreciated way. And thanks to a special friend and a special instructor of mine. So, I'm getting chills just talking about this, and I feel like that lump is coming up my throat, but I'm going to hold it in because I'm a sensei and all. The purpose of this video is to thank my friend, my coach, my instructor, Shawn Kelly of Corporal's Corner. Now, for those of you who already know who he is, you might be wondering what happened, and I'll tell you in a second. For those of you that don't know who Corporal Kelly is, in a nutshell, go check out Corporal's Corner on YouTube. Shawn Kelly is a retired corporal from the United States Marine Corps. He is an instructor at the Pathfinder school. That's where I go for survival skills training. Dave Canterbury, the living legend, his school. A few months back, I signed up for their basic class, which is not a beginner class, but it is a basic class. And somewhere between signing up for the school and then going to the school, I realized that this guy that I watch on YouTube all the time, because he's got like the coolest friggin' channel. If you're into building stuff, carpentry, cooking, camping, bushcraft, like how do you build stuff? He goes very primitive style, a backpack. He's got like a saw, a knife, an axe, a lighter, and some cord. And he builds some of the sickest shelters that you've ever seen, cooks something delicious, sleeps in the shelter, and reviews what he did overnight. And then he'll tell you like what was good, what was bad, that he's kind of learning in the process. And P.S. I've been following his channel for a while. And I did not know that he was also coincidentally an instructor at the Pathfinder school. So when I went out to the Pathfinder school to take the class, I said, oh my God, that guy's here. And I was like, secretly hoping, like, man, I hope I get to learn from him. But he's one of the instructors, and Dave Canterbury helps everybody in school. Shawn Kelly helps everybody in the school. Shawn Kelly just happened to be, by luck of the draw, it was a relatively large class. They divided into 3 groups, and he was the lead instructor for my group. So for 3 days, I think we were out there. I got to pick his brain about tons of survival stuff. He's incredibly knowledgeable. Marine Corps stuff, that was like an unanswered dream that I had, an unanswered prayer. When I was young, I wanted to join the Marines. I have mild asthma. I was honest with my recruiter, and they shot me down. Later on, I talked to friends who had worse asthma than me, who didn't say anything and made it through boot camp and had successful careers in the Corps. And I wish that I did it, but it's God's plan, not mine. Got to talk about the Marine Corps and all sorts of just lots and lots of cool stuff. And I kind of like, as hard of an instructor as he is, as strict of an instructor as he is, he's a good instructor, like cares about his students, cares about seeing them learn. And we kind of became fast friends. I said, I'll be back. I'm sure he hears that all the time. A month later, I showed back up for like a skill building class on ropes and knots and rigging stuff, and hung out again, talk a little bit more, get to know each other a little bit more, and just a cool dude. Like I don't know, if you're new to 5 Elements Tactical, the 5 elements are, 1, the first element is self-defense, martial arts, like how do you defend yourself without a weapon, because you are the weapon, you just got to learn how to use it. The second element is firearms and weapons training, so it's like pistol, rifle, shotgun, but it's also edged weapons and Filipino sticks and knives. And I spent a career, a whole lifetime learning different types of weaponry arts, and I just passed them on as part of my program. The third element is emergency preparedness, like How do you just keep yourself and your family and your kids and whoever safe from the unpredictable things that happen in life, like a, Superstorm Sandy or a hurricane or tornado or whatever? How do you just like have stuff in stock so that when something crazy happens, you're not freaking out because you're good to go, you're prepared? The fourth element is the survival skills. And survival skills as simple as like learning how to jumpstart your car and change a tire and all those things, all the way up to like, holy cow, I'm on a I don't know, on the side of the road and there's no cell service, my car breaks down, the weather is crazy, and I can't walk my way out, and there's no way for me to call. How do I survive this encounter? How do I take a handful of items and a ton of knowledge and experience and turn a scary panic mode into like just inconvenient camping, as Dave Canterbury calls it? And the fifth element is the warrior mindset, the thing that is elusive. You can't touch it, you can't see it, but you feel it, and it is ever present in all the other arts and in everything in life. How do you take a challenge in front of you and just, if I feel pain, then I'm alive. If I'm alive, then I can fight. And if I can fight, I can win. And that's the warrior mindset, the warrior mentality. So, how did Shawn Kelly help me? Oh my God. Shawn Kelly in Corporal's Corner has 735,000 subscribers as of today, I think. And I was like just working so hard at this. I took on the YouTube channel about 6 months ago. I started planning it a few months before that. But I've been like, man, working hard and trying to come up with good content and the best videos I can. And just like, it's a lot of work though. I have 2 full-time jobs. I'm a full-time police officer. I got a full-time martial arts school. And then I do security gigs and a lot of other work on the side. And I took on this thing that's turning into a 3rd full-time job. And it's a lot of work, and sometimes it's a little bit frustrating. And I was asking Corporal Kelly, like, hey, dude, how did you go from like 400 subscribers to like 700,000? He's like, bro, it's a lot of work. And he was giving me like not just tips on survival stuff, and I don't know, like just a lot of stuff. Like just we're a lot alike in a lot of the same, in a lot of ways. And he was just like very, very like patient and helpful and encouraging and whatnot. So, you ready for this part? This is where the lump in the throat comes in. All right, so up until like, I guess 2 days ago, I check my, the views and how the channel's doing and how the channel's performing. I have some other coaches that have been really great and really helping me out a lot. And, I'm kind of following what everybody's telling me to do. I want to make it as successful as it can be. And I want to make sure that I'm passing on the best content that I can and the best information that I can and all that stuff, while at the same time letting you guys see that I'm still just a student who's learning as well. So typically I would grow by, or the channel would grow by, about a subscriber a day. And I was just like, oh, it's taking forever, but I'm committed. I'm like, I'm enjoying it. I'm passionate about it. I'm passionate about the subject matter. And I love seeing interactions with people from all over the world. And I was, just yesterday, my family, we're big on prayer. We're Christian. And we were just like, praying for some sort of break, and like, man, it's taking so long, but I'm patient. My goal was to hit 1,000 subscribers by Christmas, which I thought that's a reasonable goal. That's a realistic goal. Yesterday, my family and I were getting ready to go out to a friend's barbecue, and I got the notification for Corporal's Sunday video, but I was getting ready to leave, and I like to just, you have your favorite show. I want to sit down and chill out and watch it from start to finish. No skipping, no passing through, because like the details is really where you learn the most stuff, especially with his videos. So I clicked on it real quick. Didn't watch it because I wanted it to be in my library that I go back to it later on. I'll know right where it was. I go to a gas station to fill up my Suburban with gas, and I just standing there filling up the tank, like, let's check the channel. And I was up by like 3 subscribers. And I'm like, that's weird, that can't be. So I think nothing of it. Now, Chevy Suburban takes up a lot of gas. By the end of filling up my gas tank, I had like 5 more. I'm like, what the hell? It's probably something like bots from like Russia or China, like probably spamming my page. Like, I need this today. Come on now. So I'm like, I don't get it. So, I don't know, a few minutes later, I check again. It's like 5 more. Check again. I'm like, we stopped to get, I let my wife out to get cake, so we bring something to my friend's barbecue. And I remembered the other day that Corporal did he always cooks something cool, and he posts some pictures on his Instagram and Facebook stuff along the way that, hey, like sneak preview, this is what you're going to see in this weekend's video. And I'm a fan, so I check it out all the time. And he had a picture of marshmallows. They make these marshmallows. They're great for roasting marshmallows and making s'mores, especially with your kids. It's got chocolate on the inside already. It's like just easier. So we had it. Me and my kids had it around the fire pit a few weeks ago. They loved it. So I comment on his Instagram thing, something like, "Hey, bro, yo, my kids loved it. Oh, they're delish. What a big hit. Enjoy." And he answers back, which sometimes he does, sometimes he doesn't. He's got a gajillion followers, so I never expect a response. And he just said, "Get ready for Sunday." And I thought he meant get ready for the video. So I'm like, "Yeah, bring it on, baby." And somehow, when I'm scrolling through these things, I'm a detective. That's one of my things at work. And you catch these little pieces of information that somehow they kind of like a puzzle just go together in your head, you hope. And I was like, wait a second. No way. Now, I remembered a while back, he was asking me questions about my channel. A while back, he was telling me that he likes to help, small channels up and coming grow. He asked me some questions about, like, I think to see how serious I was about the channel and my effort that I'm putting in. And he waited a long while between those questions. I guess, I don't know whether he was watching my stuff or checking my stuff or whatever. And he gave me a shout out on his channel. There's a lump, man. There's a lump. So I scroll through and I was like in shock. We were all in the car, me, my wife, my 3 kids, our cousin was in the car, and they were just like, "Oh my God, oh my God, oh my God." Because here's the thing. One, Shawn Kelly, he's a master of his craft that I have the utmost respect for what he does on his videos, his YouTubing skills, how he videos, how he films, how he edits, how his channel's evolved, and everything that it's become. His like craftsmanship, his attention to detail, it looks like you could tell the guy builds stuff, His ability that he's got 700-something thousand subscribers for a reason, because there's a personality about him. He's got like legions of followers that are just like raving fans. I know, because I'm one of them. And for me, when I met him and trained with him, he's just a master instructor too. And I know that, like, I respect him as one of my senseis. And anybody that's ever seen me or knows me or has trained with me knows that I'd follow my sensei, any one of them, to the gates of hell. Like, whatever you need, anytime, anywhere, anything. Because that's how I was raised. That's part of the warrior thing. Support the cause. Like, one for all for one. And to get recognized by that guy in front of all those people, and then this is the next part of this whole thing. For those of you who are here from Corporal's Corner, there's a lump, man. Oh my God. So the support, the comments, the everything. Oh my God, everything. I'm just like, oh my God. For my subscribers who've been with me since the day I was like, "Hey, I'm starting a YouTube channel," they're probably like, "All right, whatever, Davey," and they just clicked on it. Or my students who, I'm Kiyoshi. It's like a sensei. It's kind of a big thing. It sounds goofy when I say it's a big thing, but it is a big thing. And for those of you that have been following me because of like the way that I follow my instructors, and those of you that follow me, like, I never thought I'd be in this spot. Actually having my own legions that are following me and kind of like just hopefully one day paying it forward. So this is already longer than I wanted to be. In short, Corporal, I love you, man. I love you. I thought I owed you big time before the shout out, just from your guidance, your patience, your support, everything you've done to just teach me and help me, and how it's helped me. Already passed it on and pay it forward to my own students and my own subscribers, my own followers and all that stuff. But now, You name it, man. You name it. Anything, anytime, anywhere. You name it. To all my new subscribers, welcome. I hope you enjoy the content. It's a little bit different vibe than Corporal stuff, but I hope you dig it. I really do. And Corporal, I won't let you down. Dave Canterbury, if you're watching, you know I'll never let you down. You'll have to carry my lifeless corpse off the side of that mountain before I let you down. But again, thank you. So anyway, if you made it this far and you're still watching, give me a thumbs up and like this video. If you're loving it, hit the subscribe button. If you got to have it, make sure you hit the bell notification button and the little thing where it says all notifications, so YouTube will let you know where the next video drops. You can find me on all social media platforms at 5 Elements Tactical. That's all I got for now, warriors. So until our paths cross again, pray for the best, prepare for the rest. I'm Kiyoshi Dave Herman with 5 Elements Tactical Training. Thanks for watching.